The Titanic was a luxurious passenger ship that sank in the North Atlantic Ocean in 1912. Its final resting place is 12,415 feet down. The depth of the Titanic is an incredible feat, a ship that was so large and heavily laden eventually finding its way to the ocean bottom. To attempt to comprehend the depth of the Titanic, 12,415 feet, is like trying to measure something beyond our reach. It is difficult to imagine such a depth being the final resting place for a vessel that was an icon of its time. Just thinking about the magnitude of the vessel and the insurmountable amount of feet to the ocean's floor leaves one in awe. It is around 2.5 miles down, with the surface of the ocean water far above, like a small ripple compared to the abyss below. A decade after the tragedy, an exploration team recovered 2 of the ship's bells from the wreck site, verifying its location. All of the journey's passengers faced a drastic fall into the ocean's darkness, with the ship careening down the 12,415 feet. While the surface of the ocean was relatively calm the day the Titanic met its fate, the ocean's depths seemed to swallow her forever. The wreck of the Titanic lies in darkness and silence, 12,415 feet beneath the ocean's surface and a few miles away from any land. A team of explorers and scientists visited the wreck site in the 70s and hundreds of artifacts from the wreck were brought to the surface. It serves as a reminder to everyone of how the HMS Titanic met an unexpected ending, sinking to a depth of 12,415 feet. The Titanic was outfitted with luxury amenities and the largest moving machine ever assembled, but its end was found 12,415 feet deep in the ocean. It seems that with so much that made the Titanic so remarkable, the only thing that remained was a long descent of 12,415 feet. Traveling to the Titanic's final resting spot makes us wonder what exactly happened in the moments before the sinking to 12,415 feet. The voyage to the bottom of the North Atlantic Ocean cannot be simulated on land, but its profound depth of 12,415 feet is simply awe-inspiring. The entire journey was scaled down to 12,415 feet, with the last passengers hearing no sound until the ship hit the ocean's floor. It is said that the ocean depths are silent to those that sail through them, and the sinking Titanic certainly experienced silence on its way to 12,415 feet. Even with countless efforts to understand what happened on the fateful night, it still remains a mystery of how the Titanic went down 12,415 feet. A descent of 12,415 feet shades a historical tragedy for the ship's ill-fated passengers and remains one of the most mysterious stories of all time. All that is heard from the submarine depths of the Titanic wreck site is the silence of 12,415 feet below the ocean's surface. A humbling experience is to look up from 12,415 feet and behold the ocean's surface that serves as the final resting place of the Titanic. The concept of what lays down so deep in the ocean is almost otherworldly when it's known that the Titanic was there 12,415 feet down. It's impossible to comprehend the sheer magnitude of the sinking Titanic and the depth it had reached, 12,415 feet down. Even a dynamic maritime force like with the Titanic had no staying power when it reached the depth of 12,415 feet.